Hello everyone, I am James and you are watching Good Times Tech YouTube channel. Today we will see and try to solve the problem of this MacBook Pro. This MacBook Pro does not turn on battery. It switches on only with the adapter. When we connect the power source AC mains via adapter, then only the laptop will boot, starts or switches on, and the battery doesn't even charge. So here I can see when I connect the adapter and switch on, the laptop boots. As you can see, now the laptop starts. And the fan is running by itself. So let's try to solve this problem. So first I will wait for the Mac OS to boot, and then I will switch it off and disassemble the laptop to see what's the problem with the charging section. Now the laptop has turned off. Now disconnect the adapter. Just we need to remove all these 10 screws. All these screws are short in length and only few screws on the back side, on the near the hinges, are lengthy. As you can see, these 7 screws are short and this 1, 2, these 3 screws are long in length. Here you can see, as we already know that. Okay, so let me check. Now the laptop has turned on. So here we can see the battery connector. Now ground, and here you can see this is the MOSFET, and we have 12.25 volts at the input of the MOSFET, and at the output there is no voltage. You can see this is the fuse. Here it has 12.25, but there is no voltage on the output of MOSFET. So let's check what is stopping the MOSFET from switching on and charging the battery. Let's continue. Let me disassemble this now. So for that, first I need to switch off the MacBook. So shut it down. After shutting it off, disconnect it from the mains adapter and remove the battery terminal. Just pull it gently upside. Okay, the screws are of a Mitsubishi type, so triangle screwdriver we need. So let me continue. Okay, now I need to remove all these screws to bring out the main board. For that, first we will disconnect all these connectors. This one is for the hard disk, for the drive, CD drive. Here goes the speaker and aux. Now this is for side interfacing devices. This one is for the display. Pull it gently here, pull it this side. Okay, it's visible the video. Now I need to remove this. I should remove the fan. This is the fan connection. These are the T7 screws. So let me disconnect this mouse pad, the touchpad connector. This is the keyboard. Just pull this lock upside. Show it to you slightly here in this way. Pull it gently upside. See that it will not damage this lock. Then you can pull the keyboard connector later, the FPC of keyboard. I would like to remind you once again that be careful while removing any of the screws on the main board. The screwdriver should not slip from the screws. If it slips, it may damage any of the small components here and the laptop will start malfunctioning, or it may not even power on. So be careful while disassembling. You can place the screws here time being. You see these screws that are used for mounting the fan are of different length. You can keep them separately. These are for the main board. So this is the fan. Be gentle while removing these. I am not using the sharp edge of the blade while inserting it inside the connector and the cable. I'm inserting only the blunt side, so be careful. If you insert this sharp side, you may damage the cable itself, so let us be careful with that. Just this cable you need to pull it outside, not on the top side. Okay, now here this is the backlight for the keyboard. Just pull it gently. I'll take a tweezer better. Be gentle, do not damage the FPC cables. Now I think we have disconnected the main board well. Okay, have to remove these two screws as well, the power socket. The power socket screws are of the length of fan screws. Here we have a microphone, so I need to remove it gently. Okay, here we can fix the microphone back. As you can see, the main board is full of dust, and maybe this is causing the main board not to charge the battery. So first what we will do is I will clean the main board completely. First dry clean it, then I will use some solution to clean it. Later we will check for charging section. Now as you can see, I have cleaned the main board. Now I will clean the keyboard assembly or the main casing. Be gentle. This is the woofer, and here comes one more speaker. One speaker is already fixed on the main board. Here you can see. Just you need to remove this speaker as well and clean it under the speaker. I have cleaned it already. Now we will fix the mainboard pack and check whether the battery will charge and the system will boot on battery, etc. First we need to fix this mic. Here the mic comes here. Just press it gently. Okay. Now this is the AC socket. Not the AC, that is the DC socket, that is, sorry. It's the adapter socket. Now this is the holder for mic and the cable. Okay. These are the screws for earphones. Take all the connectors upside. Here this one. Okay, just slide it inside this way. Okay, and now lock it. Take this out. Okay, oh, here you can see this is the lock. This is the shield. Connect all the press type connectors first. Okay, now this is the slide in, so just slide it inside, gently push it. Okay, now this one is press type. This is the speaker connector, you can see. Press back the cables in their place. Now this is the keyboard connector, FPC. Just insert it gently. One small pinch hole can stop some of the keys from working, so be gentle, be careful while inserting this keyboard FPC cable. Now it is done, and lock it. This is the light for the keyboard backlight. Lock it and place this shield over this. Okay, I think we have connected almost all the cables. Now I'll fix the fan. Before fixing, let me clean it a bit. Okay, these are the fan screws for fixing the fan. Okay, these screws are for main board, so start fixing them. The small one comes here. If this method doesn't solve the problem of not charging the battery in your MacBook Pro, then you'll have to check for this MOSFET and the pulse which comes to this MOSFET for switching, either the ICH or the IO controller. Any one of might have failed. Okay, now we will connect the battery. Here. So first I'll fix the screws. These are the triangular screws. The long one comes here and the short one here. The short triangle head screw comes here. Round head with triangle notch is here. Now so the fixing is over. Now I will connect the charger and check. Just a minute, I have not connected the battery. So let me connect the battery. Yes, now I connected the battery. The light should come. Now let's connect the power cable, the adapter, and see if the battery gets charged. We can see the voltage, but the battery is not charging. And also we can see here the charging light is not glowing. The light, indicator light on the adapter pin is not glowing. It means that the battery is not charging. So what we need to do is we need to disconnect these connectors one by one. But most of the cases what I have seen is the keyboard. The keyboard is the culprit during this kind of situation. The fan is running fast, battery is not charging. So what I'll do is I'll disconnect the cable, that is keyboard cable, and check it. Earlier we had seen that the battery voltage was 0, but due to some testing the battery is charged, but it is not charging after fixing all the connectors. When I fix only the main board and try to charge it, the battery charged, but after fixing all the connectors it's not charging. So I doubt on the keyboard, so I'll disconnect the keyboard and check it. Now I disconnected the keyboard. But I need to disconnect the battery and fix it back again so that the BIOS is reset. Now you see the light is glowing and the fan is rotating slowly. It is not so fast as it was when we connect the keyboard. Now let's check the voltage. As you can see, now the voltage is 12.53. Earlier it was 12.25, and the voltage gradually increases. Slowly it increases. See, now earlier it was 12.53, now it is 5.4 and 5.5. Now it should go to 12.56. Now earlier I had checked with the customer, and as per customer, he doesn't want to change the keyboard, but he want to use an external wireless keyboard and he want to isolate this keyboard. One main problem that we may face is if we isolate this keyboard connector, the power key also does not work. You will not be able to switch on the laptop. I will show it to you. Now the laptop is switched on. So first I will turn it off. Now you can see here the battery is 94%. So now I'll check the voltage once again. $12.55. So let me shut it down first. Okay, now it has shut down. Now you see, when I press the power key, the laptop does not switch on. As you can see here, I am pressing the power key. This is the power key. The laptop does not switch on. So the power key connection is from the right side, from the touchpad connector. The power key is connected at pin number 5 and 6. The power switch is connected to pin number 5 and 6. So what I need to do is, as customer does not want to use the internal keyboard, inbuilt keyboard of this MacBook, I will isolate other keys and I will leave only the power key connector, power key track to be connected to this connector to the main board, and I will isolate other keys. In that way, the customer will be able to use external keyboard. Now as you can see, the percentage is showing is 95. So let us check the voltage. Earlier it was 12.55. As you can see, now it has turned to 12.55.